So it should go to no surprise that this International is going to need a lot of parts to get back onto the road. And as you can see, we have a lot of parts in front of us. So we're going to do something that we never quite did on this truck. We're going to do an unboxing video. We got a lot to see. Welcome to High House Stable Garage, and let's just see what kind of parts we got for our International chassis swap project. Here we go. Alright, so first one is this little small one here from Amazon, you know. Ah, yes. Okay, so this is our willow wood proportioning valve for our rear brakes. Let me bring you guys in. There's that unit right there. Willow wood proportioning valve. You got proportioning up here. Inlet, outlet. Really simple stuff. We need that because on this setup, because this used to have I believe it was a 12 or a 14-inch booster and master cylinder, and then your proportioning valve was on the bottom of that, none of that would have worked with our hood. So we got some other stuff coming along down the pipeline, but that's the first one out of the gate. That's going to mount either inside the cab or somewhere inside the engine bay, and we can tune our rear end that way. We might as well tackle this big white box right here. So this is going to help us out tremendously. Take a look. There, it's so small. Let me bring you guys in. One sec, actually. Ooh, this thing is so cute. The whole reason we went with it is look at the size of that booster. Super small. It's a double diaphragm booster. So in theory, we should be able to get that sucker to bolt on just right there. And this is a 1-inch bore master cylinder, in case you guys were wondering. So it actually should be able to push the exact same amount of fluid that we had in our truck with this little master cylinder here. But that's funny just how small that little thing is. We're gonna have to do a little bit of modification to our firewall, but as you can see, it's not a lot. Just drill some holes, put a rubber boot on. Oh, speaking about rubber boot, I just lost it. There we go. Put that guy back on there. But that right there is gonna let us get our brakes back. Next up on the list, might as well be this big old guy right here. Stay up there. What do we got here? What is that? Okay, so we have two of these little red boxes. These are actually your tie rod, your outer tie rod sleeves, basically. Got another outer tie rod, so this would be the left and the right. Rock Auto stickers. You gotta have a collection. So this one's a 1967 Camaro. Okay, let's dig into this big guy here. Looks like they opened him up down at Customs. That's always great. Makes you wonder how many parts they lost on a feller, you know? Okay, so this is the actual tie rod itself. You have a spot for your pitman arm and you have a spot for your idler arm. But reverse that. Let's dig into this big old box right here. These are a pretty heavy unit. And see what's going on. Okay, so these are the power stop rear calipers. So these are really nice. The calipers on this truck are basically shot, same as the rotors, all that stuff. So because we're going to be using this general purpose, a little bit of towing, a little bit of racing, all that stuff, we went big. Oh geez, oh my gosh, I'm losing everything here. There we go. We went big and we got the Power Stop powder coated, basically full brake kit with, I think they're carbon fiber or ceramic metallic brake pads, whatever. For this truck, it's overkill. But not bad. Not bad at all. Again, we got a whole four-wheel brake jobber. Just instructions. Who needs instructions when it comes to brakes? We don't need instructions when it comes to brakes. Oh yeah, that's a big, very red unit. Bosch brakes. These are dual piston calipers. The four-wheel drive runs dual piston on the front, single piston on the rear. These guys should have plenty of stopping power for this. I don't even know how heavy it's going to be. It's not going to be very heavy. It's going to be a lot lighter than it used to be. That's what that proportion valve's for, so we can kind of fine-tune these guys. But yeah, 2 brand new front caliper, 2 brand new rear caliper. Can't go wrong with that. Ugh. Next up, we have this really broken one. This showed up, unfortunately. Rock Auto is usually really good, especially when I go with FedEx. I try not to go with UPS. Well, the only way I could get these parts is if DHL did it, and as you can see, DHL did an absolute number on this box. They must have been throwing it around for fun, and it showed up with just a tiny bit of masking tape on the top. I've never even been in this. This is just how bad it is. What do we got here? This looks like tensioner springs. Oh, we got a Rock Auto sticker. Ooh, they got lazy on that one. 2 Scouts. Added to the collection. Okay, so that's what the tensioner springs are for. These are for our brake pads. I believe these are the front brake pads. Yep, the front brake pads for the dual piston calipers. They are Power Stop Extremes. And they're carbon fiber ceramic. Severe truck and tow brake pads. Should be great for racing. Maybe? We'll see. Next up, we got the front. No, these are the rear. These are the rear rotors. These are drilled and slotted rotors. Normally I don't go for the drilled because they can crack under severe use, but these ones are pretty darn thick. So we got 2 of those bad boys in here, and I think that's it. Give me a second. Yeah, we got 1 here. Oh geez, next big heavy box. This is a Power Stop box again from rockauto.com. So I'm hoping for more stickers. But this should hopefully be some rear brake stuff. Yep, we got the Power Stop Extreme. It's the matching set to those ones for the rear. Nothing too fancy, but I'll open them up and show you. That's them right there. Not bad at all. Yes sir, there they are. Front driver rotor. These are fin cooled, they're hollow, drilled and slotted. Should be really good for this truck. No other stickers inside this box. Alright, we got another big box here. Kind of opens up a little weird on this one. No big deal. We'll figure it out. And it opens up a lot weird on this, to tell you the truth. Sure, we're opening it right here. Why not? There we go. Okay, so looks like we got a few things in here. I didn't know what kind of wiper blades this little sucker has to go with. Oh wait, no, sorry. So we got 2 12-inch wiper blades, and believe it or not, this is the crazy part, fellers. Rock Auto had wiper arms for a 1950 to 1954 International pickup truck. I didn't even think anyone would carry that stuff anymore. But here it is. Look at that guy. One little tiny wiper arm. This is a rear brake line assembly, comes with the hard line and the flex line. This is all for the rear right here. Rear and the front. So we actually didn't know what kind of rear end this has. It's a really heavy duty 8.8 if anything. So it has a pinion leak and it also needs 2 wheel seals on the side. So I got enough for an 8.8. I think another one was an 8 3/4. I've never even heard of that one. And then a 10 1/4 actually, Sterling. Semi-float rear. So I don't exactly know. I think it's an 8.8. But we got basically pinion seals and wheel seals for all three, just so we would be okay during the winter. Now here's some nice ones. I kind of wanted to start off from scratch on the front and rear suspension. So instead of rebuilding some stuff, I figured, you know, it'd be a lot easier and a lot simpler just to buy new. And then we can kind of paint them ourselves because they come in this raw steel. But this is all, I believe, MovTech, MedTech, something like that. Upper and lower control arms. This is a front control arm, left or right side, whatever. And this is a greasable unit because this truck will be seeing grease jobs. Alright, so here we got some bushings. These right here are ball joints. I believe they're both lower ball joints. Again, MovTech Supreme, whatever. These are greasable. In this box is an idler arm, and this is a pitman arm. Brand new on all, because of this whole steering on this. We're going to be repainting, or in this case, painting because they come raw. Just keep the rust down, you know. As for these 5 boxes, again, more bushings, more stuff like that. Basically a bushing kit so we can do the rear, front end kit, whole 9 yards. That way we're not questioning, can this stop when we start driving down the road. Any other Rock Auto stickers? No, eh? Wow. Isn't that crazy? So, to conclude, we bought a lot of parts, but this is hopefully going to do us for all of our videos over the next coming months, so then we don't really have to order a lot more. Now, here's the thing. I love Rock Auto, but come on now. When you buy enough parts like that, that was a good amount of money, you should get more than 3 stickers, and you shouldn't have any duplicates. That kind of sucks. I hope you guys enjoyed this different video of Hi-Ho Stable Garage, and we'll see you again on this truck really, really soon. You never know what's going to happen. All right, see ya.